Von Himmelsbläue, wundersamen Woben, von Himmelsbläue, wundersam umwoben. I thought I would shake it up a little bit. I thought it would be ironic for the guy from Seattle to sing about being enveloped in the blue heavens for you today. But now that I've thoroughly confused you all, we actually don't do anything with music at Tune. I just really like four-letter domains. Tune.com, it just feels so great. We actually work in mobile marketing and analytics. We've built a marketing tech stack that focuses on mobile at the center. Now, how many of you use one of the big marketing clouds today? Adobe, Oracle, yes, anyone? No one? Okay, we've got a couple here. How's that going? Yeah? Yeah, one of the biggest gaping holes is mobile. And these marketing clouds have tried to sort of add it in from the side as a channel. But the thing is that mobile is actually at the center of our interaction. It's the middle of everything that we do. And as a marketer, if you're going to speak directly to your customer, it has to be mobile first. So the theme of my presentation today is going to be talking about maybe how we've transitioned from the idea of thinking mobile first, how do we connect to our customers mobile first, but what now goes beyond that? How do we think about mobile as the right place, the right time, no matter what? How do we become mobile best? And they actually skipped a few of my slides. I don't know if I can go back. Maybe. No. Okay, well, I have no idea what order my slides are in. Strange. Okay, so at least I'll give you a little introduction of Tune. We started in 2009. Myself, I'm the CEO. I'm Peter Hamilton, and I have twin co-founders. These guys are identical twins, so I'm the one that's not genetically the same. The three of us started this company because we were performance marketers. We wanted to see marketing that showed performance, showed ROI, and showed LTV. And so we set out on that trail. We were building these technologies for networks and publishers and lots of different kinds of parties throughout the ecosystem. And then mobile came along and sort of disrupted everything. Suddenly, there was these black box situations with the app stores. There was a need for transparency and a way to connect to the user once they've downloaded your app. And now there's the issue of taking together this app data and the web data and combining it into one place. So we have now built a company around that, focusing on providing technology from the top of the funnel to the bottom, the entire journey of your customer, and making sure it is the right place and the right time. We're 400 people now, based in Seattle, Washington. We do have 10 people here in Berlin, which is great. We're just starting here with offices in London, also Tel Aviv, as far as our coverage for Europe. Ah, they fixed it. Okay, that's us. We all understand why mobile is so powerful for companies like this. Who is this? No one? No gamers? Come on, I want to know your trophy count on Clash Royale. It's a transactional business games. The gaming companies launched mobile because it was revenue, immediate touch to revenue for them. And of course, we followed. We were a part of this growth. We were a part of this experience where all of a sudden you could make these microtransactions off of millions of users. And the gaming force basically built our industry. It was the one that drove scale. And all of a sudden there was an advertising community. There was a whole industry that was built around this. But what about these guys? 2 years ago, I remember people always talking about, oh, it makes sense for games, it makes sense for transactional, but mobile, it's really not that important, you know, if you sell shoes or you sell apparel or maybe your QSR. How does mobile relate in these different categories? So we did a study this past year on Fortune 1000 companies, And we dug in a little bit deeper to try to figure out, is there a correlation between how people invest in mobile in their companies and how they perform in the stock market? What does their market cap potential look like because of that investment? These are some of these companies that we're looking at, right, in the Fortune 1000. They own lots of different companies and hundreds of apps in some of their cases. So we did a report looking at 90 billion mobile app installs, 13,000 apps, 4.5 billion ratings and reviews, 1.1 billion Facebook fans, and 150 million Twitter followers. And we dug in to see if these people invested in mobile, was there a result? And in fact, there was. For those that are leaders in their categories, they lead by 8 to 15% in pure returns. That's actual return on top. And now, of course, we have a whole section of the study that talks about correlation. So all of you analysts that want to dig into that, you can go look at our report. It's called Unicorn Dinosaurs. But we also found that those that led their category were 198% more likely to be leaning their category. And that is actual return. And they're companies that you would not suspect. Companies like a Home Depot or a Caterpillar, right? These companies, you would think, what does mobile have to do with them? But that mobile mindshare, having an app on this person's phone where they're coming to it and checking it out, having a conversation, connecting to your brand, if they led in their mobile users, they led in market cap. And disruption is still coming. I was talking to a few people outside about how I have dreams about Jeff Bezos. Literally, not a lot, only 3 or 4 dreams. But it's because Amazon is having such a massive impact on everything that we do. And this little chart just shows Amazon at 763 million mobile users. And if you line up their top 26 competitors against them, only 173 million combined. There's no reason. I mean, it is completely clear why they are winning the category. So we focus on helping companies be mobile best. That means focusing on the experience, regardless if it should be an app experience or web experience or desktop experience. We're going to think about the entire user journey. But we are going to be using mobile as that central connecting point. So that means web and app. That means having a people-centric database. It means looking across your organic marketing and your paid, everything together in one place. And why would you use Tune for something like this? Why would you work with us to pull it all together? Well, we started in performance marketing, and we realized at the top of the funnel, there's a lot of work you can get done. But if you don't understand the value of everything coming in at the bottom, and you're not able to optimize your relationships by sending push and in-app messages and segmenting customers to provide unique experiences on the bottom, then you don't have the complete picture. So we've set out to do that. We've acquired 4 companies in the last couple of years. The integrations of those companies, as if any of you have done that before, you know it takes some time. But now we've built together this single stack that really moves everything from a device-centric world to a people-centric world, right? To multiple platforms and everything being disconnected to one platform and everything connected together. We're trying to help with dealing with the point solution jungle. We're trying to make it simpler for marketers to work with one platform easily, to make sure that that platform and that database actually connects outside of their ecosystem too, and they can work with DMPs and other partners easily because it is their data. So if you go to the Tune website today, you'll see that this is our focus for everything. One stack, one platform. And of course, we don't do everything today. We have partners that are a big part of what we do. And we want to make sure that marketers just are able to use this database any way that they choose. Of course, for some of you still fighting the good fight and using one of these big marketing clouds, maybe you just need to get mobile and mobile web right, and then connect effectively into one of these cloud solutions. I have a bunch of case studies that I don't have time to show you. We certainly are helping to bring together this top of the funnel of supply and demand, and we build technologies across both sides. And we want to make it just easier for marketers and their partners to work together So over the next year, you will see us very much focusing on bringing that experience together, improving communication. Oren spoke about fraud before, making fraud transparent across marketers and their partners. These things are important. Of course, scaling Facebook campaigns is important for everyone. So we've developed our own solution for growing your campaigns on Facebook. Using deep links and using the marketing API. This is something that has been a struggle for us for a long time because Facebook keeps their partnerships very close. And as we've grown, we've been able to work with the larger brands that are able to develop those relationships and scale from there. We talked about fraud a little bit. This is just one of our case studies. Able to save millions of dollars in reducing risk by using our platform. Like I said, I have so many of these case studies I'm just going to fly through and get to the end. Probably the most important part of this is, can I scale? Can I do all of these things effectively and do it at such a large scale before my platform falls out from under me? And Tune has proven that that is what we are best at, scaling and security, making you the owner of your data. So yeah, that's us. These are some of the brands that trust us. We focus on going deeper and helping these brands learn to be mobile best versus just having many customers at a shallow level. We want to make sure that we are part of their success and a part of their future. So cheers to being mobile best. If you'd like to follow up with me or with Tune about how we might help you in that shift to becoming mobile best, please do. I'm just peter@tune.com. And thank you all very much.